If you're trying to sell something online, whether it's a product or service, whether it's a $5 ebook or a $10,000 coaching program, and it's not selling or flying off the shelves like you had hoped, this video will be for you. So I got a comment on a YouTube video yesterday, and a lady, something about her product wasn't selling. And I get a lot of DMs from people. They're like, Adam, I launched an ebook, I launched a PDF, I launched a guide, I launched a course, whatever, and it's not selling like I thought it would. It's very, very common. So I have what I call the SMART offer framework. In fact, I will leave the SMART offer framework checklist down below. It'll be a link to a Google Doc. There's no email opt-in, nothing like that. You can freely have it, duplicate it, and create it for yourself. And every offer you create going forward, run it through this framework, you know? So before I get into the 5-step framework, I want to share 2 things beforehand. Your offer, I would honestly say 80% of your offer, it might be 90% to be honest, revolves around your promise and your plan. Like if you nail those 2 things, you're going to make a whole lot more sales. Now let me explain what that means. When I say promise, that does not mean guarantee. Does not mean guarantee. Your promise is, what are they going to achieve? What are they going to accomplish? How are they going to feel once they consumed your course, your guide, your PDF, and they implemented it? Like something tangible, something specific, something you can point your finger at and go, that's it, that's it. You know, so coming up with a crystal clear promise. So for example, I have the Digital Product Challenge, which I will link right down below, and it is to help you create and launch a digital product in 5 days or less. That is it. It's not how to build a funnel. It's not how to create content. It's not how to make a bunch of sales. It's to create and launch your digital product. That is it. That's it. Nothing else. You know, it's very simple. It's very specific. You can point a finger. You will have a live product in 5 days or less. You know, so I got a phone call. Let me delete that. And so that's the idea of a promise. And I find most people that come to me, they don't have a clear promise. It is so vague, it is so general. And a lot of times it's because they don't have the confidence. And again, when I say promise, think of it as the objective or the goal. It is not a guarantee. It is not a guarantee. Just like I'm based in Las Vegas, if I'm going to New York would be the promise. I want to get to New York. What's the destination for the people that I'm messing up with my camera here, kind of going crazy. I think AI is taking over my camera, the aliens. And so what is the promise? What are you helping them achieve? And get specific. So nail your promise. And then the next one is your plan. And I've talked about this one before. This is going to be like your 3 to 7 step process. And typically you want to share this plan on your sales page. So it looks really simple. And it's your 30,000 foot view. You're not going into the weeds and explaining everything on the sales page. You know, you're saying step 1 this, step 2 this, step 3 this type of thing. You know, so I share my plan, my 5 steps on how to create a PDF. I share my plan all the time. So having like an overview of what's going to get done, kind of some like mile markers in a sense, so they can see it. If it's a visual, actually make sure it's a visual. If it's a visual, it's going to do even better. And you could whip something up in Canva. So again, your offer, dial in your promise, dial in your plan. Let's get into the SMART offer framework. So if you know what SMART goals are, it's the same thing. It's the same thing as that. So S is specific. You want your offer to be specific. And a silly little test I do is, can I draw a picture of the outcome? Can I draw a picture of the outcome? If you cannot draw a picture of the outcome, it is not specific enough. If you can't point your finger at the outcome, say that's it, it is not specific enough. I find most offers completely skip this step, and they're so vague and so general. So get specific with it. M in the SMART offer framework is measurable. Is it measurable? Can you say, so for example, is at the end of, after they consume your content, your guide, your course, whatever, let's say just it's a PDF for this example. After they consume your PDF and they implement it, is there something measurable result? For example, the Digital Product Challenge. I will help you create and launch your digital product in 5 days or less. On day 6, I can ask you one question. Do you have a digital product live? And it's a yes or no question. It's not kind of, it's not sort of, it's not almost, it's yes I do, no I don't. That is a measurable result. Next one, A. This is a really big one, and I find a lot of people kind of screw this one up. Attainable. Is it attainable? Is your promise attainable? Now, I don't mean is it attainable to you. Does your audience believe that they can achieve it? Not if you can achieve it, they know you can achieve it. Do they believe they can achieve it? For example, my overall promise in my marketing message is make $100 a day selling PDFs in 90 days or less. That's my promise. It's not a guarantee, but that's my promise. That is attainable. That's not $10,000 a month. Most people don't believe they can make $10,000 a month. Oddly enough, $100 a day is $3,000 a month. But the $100 seems more doable than $3,000 a month. $100 a day, that it registers better, you know? So you want to come up with a promise that is attainable for your audience. You're not going to say lose 10 pounds in 5 days. Nobody's going to believe that, you know? So make your promise attainable. Next one, S.M.A.R.T, relatable. Is it solving a painful problem? Is it solving a painful problem? Whatever product you create, coaching program, PDF, it doesn't matter. Like, come up with a specific problem, a main problem that product solves. For example, my digital product challenge, it helps you kick procrastination in the teeth. Most people that take the challenge, they have the idea. They've been sitting on the idea for 1, 3, 6, 9, 12, 18 months. But for whatever reason, they overthink it, they overwhelm themselves, they get in their head about it, imposter syndrome, self-doubt, all the things. And the challenge kind of lights a little fire under their ass because I become their first customer when they launch their product in 5 days or less. So again, I help them kick procrastination in the teeth. So figure out the main problem and talk about that often. Last one is a time frame. This is really easy to do, to attach a time frame to it. Again, the digital product challenge. I will help you create and launch a digital product in 5 days or less. That's it. That's it. You know, so come up with some time frame. You know, and the shorter the better. You know, if it's a PDF, I wouldn't go more than 30 days. I don't even know if I'd go more than like 21 days. You know, with your PDF, you're just helping them get started doing something. You're not solving all the problems for them. So think of it as I came up with this baseball analogy I shared with a client. So think of a baseball diamond. Your PDF is to help them get to first base. It's not to help them go around the whole diamond and get to home and score a run. It's just to help them get started. It's to help them get moving in the direction, because most people struggle with getting started with anything. For example, my digital product challenge, it's just to help them create and launch a product. It doesn't talk about how to get traffic. It doesn't talk about how to create systems and funnels and automation, stuff like that. It's just get the thing out there. I'm helping them get to first base. And of course, my upsell is helping them get to second base. Hey, now that you have an offer, would you like to get more traffic to this offer? That's the next logical step. So that's kind of what you want to think about, is having a time frame and attaching 5 days. I got another guy that I'm working with, he's in fitness, and he has like a 72-hour reset and helps people start eating healthy in 72 hours. And his promise is lose 3 to 5 pounds in 72 hours or less. You know, it's specific, it's measurable, and it's attainable. He's not saying lose 20 pounds in 3 days. You know, and in fact, 3 to 5 pounds in 72 hours, a lot of people probably don't even believe that, you know, because that seems kind of far-fetched, you know. But that's my SMART offer framework. Like I said, first dial in your promise and your plan, and then the SMART offer framework is specific, measurable, attainable, relatable, and then having a time frame. I linked the SMART offer checklist right down below. No opt-in, just grab it, open up in Google Docs, Google Sheets, create a copy of it, and use it for every offer that you create. You don't have to check off all 5 boxes, but the more you check off, the easier you're gonna have sales. So anyways, if you have comments, questions, concerns, drop them right down below on how to earn money selling PDFs. Also hit that subscribe button, because I'm doing daily videos here on the YouTubes Monday through Friday, where it's real, raw, Rumble style content just like this, where I'm walking around the block, golf course right behind me, and just sharing a thought, opinion, a perspective, a win, a loss, some aspect of business or life, sharing it with you guys and gals here on the YouTubes. Thank you.